Did you know that astronomers estimate there are over 100 million star systems in our Milky Way galaxy alone? So here's the question: what if a visitor from one of those systems has arrived among us right now? Imagine an object that has traversed billions of miles of deep space, suddenly locks onto Earth with a signal, and then vanishes without a trace from NASA's radar. Keep reading, because what happens next will completely overturn your understanding. In the coldest hours before dawn, NASA's Deep Space Network, deep in the Californian desert, captured a signal unlike any heard before. It was clear, deliberate, and carried a perfect rhythmic repetition, beaming straight toward us from the interstellar darkness. This was no static, it was structured in formation. The Deep Space Network is humanity's ear to the cosmos. It can pick up the faintest whispers from our deep-space probes like Voyager. But this time it captured something new, unknown, and structured, a moment that changed the world. The signal originated from the interstellar visitor 3I Atlas, an object already notorious for defying all laws of celestial mechanics. The pulse lasted precisely 11 seconds, repeating with absolute precision every 47 minutes, as if counting down to something. The atmosphere in mission control became electrifying. Engineers cross-checked the instruments. No malfunction, no interference. What they heard was real. More eerily, the signal didn't fade, it amplified threefold over 5 hours, as if something within that hollow visitor was awakening, gathering strength for the next step. Was this a greeting, a warning, or the beginning of something we couldn't yet comprehend? When NASA first locked onto the pulses from 3I Atlas, many dismissed it as glitches, background noise, or stray echoes from distant satellites. But the analysis changed everything. The signal frequency was 1420 MHz, the precise frequency of hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. Astronomers call this the water-puddle band, a quiet region of the cosmic spectrum most likely to be used by intelligent civilizations to transmit messages. Hydrogen is the universal calling card of the cosmos, the common language of all interstellar civilizations. Choosing this frequency signaled the sender's intent to be understood, but it wasn't merely a tone. Within each 11-second pulse lay intricate layers, nested modulations, repeating subpainters, and mathematical rhythms hinting at encoded data. It resembled Morse code, yet billions of times more advanced. NASA assembled cryptographers, radio engineers, and AI specialists to decipher it. After countless simulations and cross-validations, one conclusion sent shivers through every laboratory on Earth. The probability that this signal was artificially generated exceeded 99%. If it wasn't random, and it wasn't natural, then someone was trying to communicate with us. 3 days after the initial detection, just as scientists began mapping the repeating patterns, the unimaginable occurred: the signal changed. It didn't cease, it evolved. What had been a wide-line, a broadcast, suddenly contracted into a narrow, focused beam, precisely aimed at Earth. This beam was locked directly onto our planet. Natural radio emissions scatter like ripples on water, fading with distance. Yet this signal possessed the ability to focus with surgical precision across billions of miles, a feat far beyond current human technology. What terrified NASA most was the timing. This shift occurred just 9 days before the object was set to pass behind the sun, vanishing from observation entirely, as if it were saying, "Look closely before I vanish." Was this a greeting, a warning, or a countdown? The deeper NASA observed, the more the cosmos seemed to gaze back at us. As the signal proved genuine, directional, and steadily intensifying, NASA's response was strikingly silent. No press releases, no statements, all live feeds cut. Screens displayed only the word "restricted." Then, Whispers began circulating about a secret contingency plan called the Discovery Protocol. This protocol aimed to secure a 70-hour silence period before publicly disclosing evidence of extraterrestrial technology. The official line was to prevent misinformation, but unofficially, it was to buy time. Yet, 72 hours passed, then 5 days. And ASA, the European Space Agency, even Chinese observatories collectively fell silent. The entire scientific community plunged into synchronized darkness. Then a theoretical physicist broke the silence, proposing 3 unsettling explanations. The beacon hypothesis: it could simply be an ancient, forgotten probe silently logging in the cosmic log. ICU. If so, we face no danger. Warning hypothesis: the signal's timing emitted at its closest approach to the Sun was no coincidence. Its hollow interior make airy smaller crowd, set to deploy under the Sun's cover. The message could be a simple warning: do not interfere. Test hypothesis: this entire event is a stress test for humanity, designed to observe our reactions under cosmic pressure, cooperation or collapse, open sharing or secrecy born of fear. This hypothesis suggests the visitors may be interested not in our technology but in our psychology. As more data pours in, the mystery only deepens. 3I Atlas is hollow, its internal density inconsistent with solid rock. Upon entering the solar system, it decelerated, something a natural celestial body without propulsion could never achieve. Its trajectory aligns almost perfectly with the ecliptic plane, a precision even our most advanced spacecraft struggle to achieve. All these anomalies combine to paint a disturbing picture. 3I Atlas is not a comet. It is an engineered machine, an ancient artifact with a specific purpose. If that purpose concerns us, then first contact is not in the future tense, but the present perfect. Just hours before 3I Atlas was to vanish behind the Sun, it defied all laws of physics. Its transmission ceased abruptly, the signal halting mid-pulse. The data indicated it wasn't receding, it seemed to cease to exist. Then, for a full 47 minutes exactly, the original signal's cycle, deep-space network antennas worldwide detected a faint electromagnetic echo. It did not originate from the Sun's direction, but from within Earth's orbit. After 47 minutes of silence, the quiet was shattered. NASA's deep space network received a powerful burst of electromagnetic noise. After filtering the data, it was discovered this was not pure noise. It concealed a repeating pattern identical to the original 3I Atlas pulse. Though altered, the signal's origin was triangulated to a point near Earth's orbit, and it was moving. It circled the planet, broadcasting the same message every 47 minutes. But between the repeating pulses, brief bursts of data appeared. Decoding the binary sequences yielded a series of coordinates scattered randomly across Earth's oceans, deserts, and polar regions. Viewed from orbit, these coordinates formed a spiral pattern. Was this spiral a mathematical construction like the Fibonacci sequence, or something more alarming, an activation map? The signal was no longer just hello, it had become a star chart. After the dust settled, astronomers combed through historical data and uncovered a chilling pattern. Similar anomalies had recurred with near-perfect 23-year cycles over the past half-century. All originated from the same direction in deep space coordinates near the constellation Lyra. Statistics confirmed this was no coincidence. Something has been watching us. Not just now, but for decades, perhaps longer. Are we truly alone in the universe? Or have we long been part of someone else's experiment? This entire incident teaches us a profound lesson: humanity's greatest discoveries are never made in comfort. They spring from curiosity about the anomalous. Faced with the unknown, our instincts may be fear, secrecy, concealment. and silence just as those global institutions have done. But as scientists, explorers, and human beings, our true calling is to embrace the unknown with curiosity, to share data openly, and to summon the courage to ask the next question. Because in the face of such profound mystery, silence is the greatest failure. What do you think? Was 3I Atlas a test, a warning, or just an ancient machine passing by? Share your theories in the comments.